And so we have a couple. So everybody that did it last year is returning. So I'm so excited.
I'm trying to get situated. I'm trying to get this on my AirPods, but also
Oh,
trying to look up because my December is Bumblebee.
yeah.
So, and Jordan and I have been every month, we reflect on the last month and then at, we look ahead to see, like, what'd you get? Oh, what'd you get? Like, there was one month when we were in Tulum where we both had snake, which is like shedding of the old, and it was just so unbelievably appropriate. All of them were, but it was so cool.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. I love that you guys did that together. We were just talking about doing it with everyone so we can kind of reflect back on the 1 month before and look forward on the month ahead. So
Yes. Perfect.
I love that. I found that I I did that through the months kind of loosely because I didn't want to like be influenced too much by it. You know, I kind of just wanted the month to happen and then looking back now being December, looking back at each month, it was just wild how spot on each card was. And so okay, so I'm recording this from my camera. I'm not recording it on the computer. So I was hoping that we could begin this our time together by starting with a meditation because today is December 21st. It is winter solstice, the longest night of the year. So we've been gradually experiencing more time in the day that's been dark. And tonight is the longest night of darkness. And the more light in each day is going to come starting tomorrow. So it's a really beautiful time of reflection from going from one season into the next. Yes, you have your hand. You could just.
It's also World Meditation Day. Is it? Yes, it is. It's taking, it's like not very known, but it's starting to take hold. So it's perfect to start this with a meditation.
Beautiful. We'll join in the whole entire world in meditation right now. How beautiful. Okay. Now, before we begin this meditation, I would love to just think for a moment and contemplate what we might be individually holding on to that we are ready to let go of or change as we close out the end of this year and slowly enter into the next year. So I just invite you during this time to just reflect on something that you might be carrying that you would like to leave right here. And so we shall begin. If you can find a comfortable spot right where you are, just settling into the space where you are, really feeling the support of the cushion beneath you and paying attention to the breath. And in your own time, when you are ready, you can rest your eyes or lower your gaze and really begin to pay attention to that breath, bringing you into this current moment. How does it feel and change in your body as you watch the breath going in through the nose, expanding your lungs, and leaving your body intentionally watching the breath without the need to change it or fix it or worry if it's wrong or right. Just tells your body that it is safe to rest and to just be. In this moment, you are allowed to just let your body be as it is. And as you watch that breath going in through the nose and expanding your lungs, see if you can begin to feel your heart beating with each breath, really paying attention, even more mindfully aware of this moment. Can you feel your heart beating in the center of your chest? Can you maybe even hear your heart beating if you really pay attention? And if you don't, it's okay. The purpose is to just really be aware of your body and any sensations you might be experiencing in this moment. And I invite you to allow your body to really rest, really relax into this moment on this day of winter solstice, the longest night of the year. Mother Earth reminds us that it is okay to rest. It is in this dark time that we can really reset. We are allowed to rest as we have done so many beautiful things all year long. To give yourself permission to rest in this moment is such a gift. I invite you during this time to really connect with any sensations or insights your body might be giving you during this time of allowing it to rest. You could even ask, what is it that I need most during this time of rest? And to allow yourself the patience to listen. And if your mind gets distracted in the moment, to just notice what thought might have come up. And with compassion, allow it to pass by as you come back into listening. And I invite you to think about something in the future that you wish to occur. Maybe it's a goal, a dream, a thoughtful intention. Allow your mind, your soul to really think about the details of what it is that you want. And then in this space of peace, allow yourself to feel the emotion of joy as if you've already accomplished it. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for the work that it took to get you there. And here you are right now, feeling the joy and the appreciation of the moment of accomplishing your goal or your intention. And allow that emotion of gratitude and joy to circulate through your whole body, just feeling that in this moment. Such appreciation for what it is that you already have, what it is that you've accomplished, and you're so proud of yourself. In this space, there is no timeline. And so everything that you want to be can be so right now. Imagine feeling whole and healthy and well and joyful in this accomplishment right now. Breathe that in. See if you can picture the details around what it looks like having accomplished what it is that you set out to do. Feel the support around you. Feel loving energy all around you and so much joy from all around and within you. Find peace in this joy, in this very moment. And I invite you to slowly come back into the now, bringing this presence, this settling, this excitement for the possibilities, this appreciation for completing what you set out to do. Bring that back into this present moment where you are feeling your body connected to the cushion beneath you, feeling your chest rise and fall with each breath, slowly coming back into your body, into the room where you are, bringing movement to your extremities, maybe wiggling your toes and your fingers, rolling your shoulders. And when you're ready, blinking your eyes open, coming back into this space together. I always like to rub my hands together after I meditate or have a quiet, mindful moment just to bring energy back into my body. Thank you. I muted both of you, so please unmute. So bottom of the screen with the little microphone. There we go. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel relaxed.
Me too. It's the first time I've sat down all day, so I'm like, just sink into my seat and just forget about all the busyness.
Yeah. It's so important, especially on winter solstice. I feel like every year I am drawn more and more to this day of just really allowing my body to rest. I usually wake up every morning and do yoga or some kind of movement with my body. And this morning I allowed myself to just lay in bed and I took a nap in the middle of the day today, and this is my second meditation of the day. So I'm just so grateful to do that with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so this begins the time before the holiest night of the year, December 24th. And last year, maybe the year before, I found this beautiful oracle card deck from Laura J. Day. It used to be called the 12 Nights, and she changed it to the 12 Holy Nights. And so I'm just going to read you this first paragraph from her book about these cards and what this ritual, where it came from. And so the 13 Holy Nights is a spiritual practice, an ancient pagan practice, a sacred winter ritual, an honoring of the rhythms of nature, a celebration of the solstice season, a window into true magic, an experience in awakening occult powers, an opportunity to create turbocharged New Year's resolutions, a remembering of one's future, a doorway into the unseen world of spirit, a rendezvous with the divine, a nice long bath in infinite waters of the void, a time to turn inward, to dream, to create, to know, to reconnect, to receive, to replenish, and to rest. Wow. So now you can know why I was so drawn to these cards, because who wouldn't want that? And so this oracle deck of cards, so I've recently gotten into oracle cards in general too. I have several decks, and pretty much every morning after I do my morning movement and my intention setting, I draw an oracle card, and I change the deck depending on how I'm feeling or what kind of support or inspiration I would like. But I find that every time I pull a card from an oracle deck with an intention of what is it that I need to know for today, or what is it that would help support me most today, the message is always so beautiful and so spot on, and I just feel so supported. And it's just a reminder that we are not walking this earth alone, and that we are not supposed to be just getting through our days and muscling through. It really is about finding joy in the moments and connecting with the divine all around us at all times. And so this particular beautiful deck is divided into 3 parts. And so there are animal cards, and they're so beautiful, beautifully painted. And when I pull them for you, I will take a picture of the card and send it directly to you, so you can really get a good look at the details, because they're just so beautiful. So animal cards, there are mineral cards, and representing the different minerals, earth minerals, and there's herb cards. And so the 13 Holy Nights really begins on Christmas Eve, December 24th. And what I would do for you, if you would like to join this journey, is pull 3 cards for you. And so the first night you get 3 cards, and it's kind of like a window into the overarching theme of your entire year. So the first night is 3 cards, 1 animal, 1 mineral, and 1 herb card. And just to give you an example, last year I pulled chariot, mistletoe, and arrow for myself. And the overarching message of that is movement through deep connection with love and with the divine. And arrow is knowing the direction. And my very first 2 weeks of the year, I actually helped, speaking of movement, I actually helped a family member move from one state to another. And so it was just a really magnificent telling of, I really started the year off in a really big shift, a big movement. And my intention when I sat down and made the intention of this year on winter solstice last year, I really wanted great change in my life. And so it's just really magnificent. And so on December 25th is the second Holy Night, and I will pull 1 card, then I'll mix the deck all together, and I'll pull 1 card that's specific just for you, and that card will represent your theme or your message for January. And on the 26th, I'll pull 1 card for you, and that will be your message, your theme for your February, and so on until January 5th will be your card for your December, and that will close out the 13 Holy Nights. And so during this time, and really starting today, I invite you to journal or really reflect on this past year, what you would like to leave behind, and think about this next upcoming year and what it is that you really want. And really, the more clear that you are in what it is that you really want, the better the outcome will be. The more like what you want will occur. And so not only thinking about what it is you want to leave behind and what it is that you really want in this next year, 2026, but also during this time, during those 13 nights, really paying attention to your own personal insights, new thoughts that might be coming up to mind that are just interesting, like, I wonder why I had that thought. Maybe you can write that down. Or conversations that you have with people that really resonated, that you really appreciated deeply, having those conversations, or dreams. If you wake up and you remember your dream and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember my dream for some reason, let me write about it. I really encourage you over the next those 13 days specifically, really paying attention to your dreams, your thoughts, conversations, personal inspirations, all of it. So you definitely want to keep a journal through this this journey. There it is. I love to see it right in front of you.
I don't have one.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we'll get you a journal.
It's just that I don't write things for some reason. I just keep it in my head. It's like opening myself up if I write. You know what I mean? I'm in the open.
Yes.
That's stupid, but.
Well, no, absolutely not. But, you know, if there's another way for you to express yourself, like maybe all of a sudden you want to start coloring, or you pick up a paintbrush and you just want to paint, or you know, you want to listen to certain music because it makes you feel happy in some way, or connected in some way. So there's so many ways to express yourself and to allow yourself to open up to the creativity of this new year. And so, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, Angela, I know, and I think I've heard you say before that you don't journal. It's a great way to release some. So even if you don't journal, you could write one word down a day. Maybe just however you're feeling, an emotion or something like that. On top of what Christina suggested, just to paint or dance or sing, but also just like have or even stickies or something, and like just today, joy, tomorrow frustrated, the next day sad, you know, whatever it is. It's just one word. So you don't I don't want to journal, that makes me feel uncomfortable, but maybe one word is a start.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have too many journals. So I have one in every purse that I have, and I have one in my desk and one by my bed. And so sometimes I'm like, oh, where did I write that? I want to find it. And so the one thing that I always go back to is my calendars. Over the years, my calendar has gotten bigger and bigger, and now I'm just using a full size calendar. And during this time, I'd write by the month what it was that my card was, and then around my days and my calendar, I would write things that I wanted to accomplish or that I did accomplish. And so that way it's one place that I've been able to go back to at the end of the year now and be like, oh my gosh, my card for June was La Peace, which has to do with inner truth and commitment. And this was the month that I made a commitment to myself to change my job. And I wrote that on the other side of my journal. Okay, get ready to resign. And so my calendar has become a place where, you know, I'm not writing down like all of my thoughts on my calendar, but I am paying attention especially to these intentions for the year. So I don't know if you have a paper calendar anymore.
I think I'm gonna get one because I like that idea of writing on your calendar. I don't have one.
Okay,
we'll
get you a calendar, and then you can try. That way it's not a journal, and you don't have to feel uncomfortable with it.
Right. Okay. That's good.
We can try that. So there's always ways. So if you're watching this recording too and wondering how what might work best for you, I'm happy to talk about some ideas to if we want to explore further.
Okay.
And so the plan is, so for anyone that wants to do this journey, the way I prepare myself to pull oracle cards is I ground, meaning I plant my feet on the ground, or I connect my sit bones to the ground, and I imagine just being really connected to the earth. And what that does is it helps get me out of my thinking mind and really kind of opens up just paying attention more. And I'll think about you. And I know it sounds kind of silly perhaps, but really meditating on the thought of you, conversations that we've had, your intention, and I'm an energy practitioner, so I my hands and I kind of go over the cards and I think about you, and then whatever card kind of stands out when my hands get the warmest, that'll be your card for you. And I'll take a picture of the card and I'll send you the picture and I'll write out the meaning. I'll combine several meanings and using my intuition as well to give you a message for that card. And then you can just keep that in your email. You can refer to it at any time. I highly recommend, again, journaling, really paying attention to all of the different things that happen during those 13 there. It's just an incredible window, an incredible opportunity to connect with the divine, really, during this time. And so and it's just important to also to know that you're not alone when you want something, when you want to leave something behind and you want something new. You're not alone, and you are allowed. Some people kind of feel guilty for wanting something so big or wanting great change, but you deserve it. And the brighter you let your light shine and the brighter you are in your life, it really does ripple onto the world. The brighter the world shines, and you'll start to see that your perspective changes as well when you grow and transform and do these great things. And so, yes, so any questions or anything to add? Did I miss anything? Okay. Well, I'm super excited for this. Thank you for joining, and thank you for taking the time to slow down and really think about what your intentions are for this next 2026.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Me too. Well, we will be in touch for sure a lot, which is even more exciting. I will let you get back to your hopefully restful evening.
Yeah, thank you.
And I look forward to talking with you all very soon. Love you. Love you so much.
You too.
Love you both. All right. See you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
And until then, be well, rest up, and see if you can connect to that beautiful, shining light within you. And as we progress through these days, and as the days become longer and longer and more light enters your life, may you become lighter and healthier and more whole. Until then, farewell.